Hi there, my name is Kayla Howard, and I'm currently a senior at GCU. And I just wanted to tell you a little bit about what's going on in my life and kind of this exciting opportunity that I have. Um, so, for the past couple of months, I've been emailing back and forth with Orchard Africa, which is an organization that I went on a trip to South Africa with last summer. And what they do is work with the locals and teach them how to grow their own plants and how to teach their children better and also spread the gospel as well. Um, and they're an organization that I really enjoy working with. So when they reached out to me, I was ecstatic and surprised because I didn't know that they, even remembered me because they have so many mission teams that come in. But basically, one of the leaders reached out to me and was like, "Hey, would you be interested in an internship?" And I was like, "Yeah, of course. Yeah, sign me up. Like, that's what I want to do with my life is be a missionary." So I began the process of working through, what is the internship, how much money do I need to raise, blah, 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 whatever. And basically, it's going to be a 3-month internship in South Africa, um, where I'm going to be working with the mission teams that come in and just like discipling them and working with them and almost being like a camp counselor for them when they're there, which is super exciting and something that I would love to do because, as an RA here at GCU, I love working with people. I love listening to people's stories. And of course, I love God, so there's that, perfect job. But the reason I haven't mentioned it yet is because of the money. And, um, that's such a big issue and people don't like talking about it, but here it is basically I'll have to raise about potentially $6,000 before May, which is like 4 months, to raise that amount of money. And it's something that I have really been struggling with because I want to believe that God can provide, and I wish I was someone that just, said, let go and let God, or like, I have this overwhelming peace and I just feel so, trusting. But I'm not. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if I'm going to be able to go. I don't know if He's going to provide. I want to believe. I want to trust. I want to put my faith there. I want to have this amazing story of where I step out and I trusted and He provided. But I don't know. I'm human and it seems so scary and impossible. Um, so I just wanted to kind of tell you the struggles that I've been having and also kind of just let you know what's going on. So basically, I've been praying about it a lot, and in December, I finally decided I'm not going to go. It was too much money. It was too hard. It'd be much easier for me to just, do an internship in Modesto and then stay at home and work and live my life normal. But that's when God, stepped in, and I think that's where He always steps in, is where we finally have a plan, and He's like, nope, you're gonna do my plan. So I really felt this strong desire and pulling towards Africa, specifically this internship. And I was like, God, it's too much. Like, it's too much money. It's too much stress. It's my last semester at GCU. I kind of just want to relax. I don't want to be stressed out the entire time worrying about money. And He kept saying, like, I don't call you to live an easy life. I don't call you to just be lazy and coast on through. I'm calling you to step out and do the hard thing. And I was drawn to the story of Peter stepping out of the boat. One thing that stuck out to me was that he didn't step out of the boat in the middle of this calm lake, but it was in the middle of a storm. There was crazy wind and storm and rain, and God called him to step out, and he did. And I'm in a time in my life where everything seems crazy. There's, life and boyfriend and school and last semester and RA and job and whatever. And it just seems like such bad timing to me. But I feel like that's when God calls us to stretch our faith the most. And so I decided to say yes. So I emailed them back and said, yeah, I accept the position. And they just got back to me last week and said, okay, like, you're officially an intern. You know, you can start raising the money. We don't have an exact estimate, but it'll be about $4,000, not including airfare. And I was like, great, awesome. Let me figure that out because that's a crazy amount of money. So I've been researching a bunch of like ways I can fundraise, and nothing was coming up. And I'm like, God, like, you know, why do you keep putting these obstacles in my way? And I felt like he was saying, like, if you had a fallback plan of some sort of rich uncle that you could call or whatever, that wouldn't really be faith. That wouldn't really be trust, because then you would always have that in the back of your mind as a just in case God doesn't come through. And so I was like, okay, God, like, you know, I'm stepping it with you. I'm here with you. You know, we're walking together. And I've been really struggling with it because holy cow, like $6,000-ish in 4 months. You know, I want to believe that God's going to provide, but I just don't know how. I don't know how that's going to happen. Like I said, it's not like I have something that I can fall back on just in case he doesn't come through. So I was at church last Thursday, at a church called Antioch, and they had this time where you could, you know, kind of just be alone with God and pray and whatever. And so I was praying and focusing on God, and I was asking him, you know, is this what you want me to do? Are these obstacles of faith, or are they like doors being shut on purpose? And I really felt like he was saying, you just need to step out with me. I'm not going to give you a for sure yes that you're going to go, or a for sure no, you're not going to go. But I am going to tell you that you need to say yes right now, and you need to step out right now with me. And I was drawn to the story of, or the verse about, thy word is a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path. And what stuck out to me about that was, it's a light unto my feet, like not a floodlight into my future. He only shows me enough that I can take a couple steps. But the whole time he's right next to me. So even though I don't know like where I'm going, I can't see the future. I don't know if I'm going to be able to go, or if God's going to, you know, say no later on. But I just know that right now where I'm at, God's saying you need to be faithful to me, and you need to step out and walk with me right now. And I just know that even though I'm afraid of failure, and my pride is in the way because I just don't want to be seen as a failure to people if I don't raise the money, God's saying that right now it would be more of a failure if you didn't step out in faith and follow me than if you did and you just didn't make it. Because what can be seen as a failure in man's eyes is so much more of a win in my eyes. So yeah, that's where I'm at, kind of spiritually, and I'm nervous, and I don't know, like I said, I don't know a lot of it. I don't know where the future's going to lead me. I'm just trying my best to walk in the way that God wants me to. So I ask you to pray for me because it's a crazy journey that I'm going to be going on. And of course, like, if you can support me financially, that would really help. But honestly, just prayer is the biggest thing, because even if I don't go, I just know that this time in my life is going to be so transformative for me. It's going to be a time where I look back and say, wow, like, God really worked in my life, and I really learned how to fully trust him and not my own path. So thank you for listening if you're this far in the video, but I just wanted to share. Thank you.